people often say, oh, that's not real sailing. I can tell you now that the sailors who are going to succeed in this class are the ones who win in Olympic classes and so on. And once you get over the learning to sail a new boat up on hydrofoils and all the mechanical differences, it's still sailing. It's wind on water, picking wind shifts, clouds, tides, competitors, tactical situations, and the best sailor will win in any of these classes. So it takes a little getting used to, and the speed of doing all the noise when you're up on the hydrofoils. It's a high-pitched zinging noise sort of thing. It sounds a bit like a jet engine on the foils, but once you get used to all this, it's sailing. Sailing is almost very pure, and tactics and strategy win.
Pretty daunting thought, to be honest, lining up on Sydney Harbour for the first time with 6 boats, going the speeds that these boats do, and I can probably assure you all 6 of us sitting here are packing ourselves a little bit, not knowing what to expect, but look, once that gun goes, we'll be eyes on the prize, that's for sure, and I can assure you that I don't think anyone's going to be holding back as well.
I love how everyone keeps saying that we're the favourite.
Somebody's got to be the favourite.
That's true.
I've probably done over 380 days driving these foiling boats, and this one is slightly different, so I guess that has a little bit to do with being the favourite. You know, I think to do well in this event here and also throughout the season, we just have to keep improving. The boats are pretty complicated with their control systems, and you know, even though we have a lot of experience, we're still not doing dry laps yet, so you know, we've got a long way to go with our team. And you know, we've got a mixed team. You know, we're training up the Japanese sailors on our boat, and 2 of them have been involved in the previous America's Cup, so we have experience, but we need to gel as a team. And so we've got one more day to get ready for tomorrow, and you know, hopefully we're good to go come racing on Friday.
And we hit 48.7 yesterday, and in New Zealand we hit 49.7, and these weren't even really speed runs. We were just, yesterday in the race we hit 48.7 without really doing a speed run, and then at the end of the day we said, okay, let's go for the 50 now, and we had an issue with our boat and had to come in. So it was a bit frustrating, but yeah, unfortunately we haven't cracked it yet. Yeah, it's been a great idea. I mean, we raced a boat obviously very similar to this in Bermuda, and we had to create all the energy. So I was a tactician for Oracle Team USA in Bermuda, and my job was, I was a tactician, but I was also operating at 180 heart rate the whole race, grinding the whole time. Now we have stored power, and it's better. Now we're not grinding hydraulic oil into a chamber, which you don't even know where it's going. It was putting boards up and down. We didn't really actually know where it was going. Our grinders are our trimmers on the sail, so every time the trim of the boat's wrong, they're correcting it, and so it's back to sort of sailing. And now we have the batteries to put the boards up and down, which mean we can tack and jibe on shifts. We can tack and jibe. We don't have to tack and jibe because now we're allowed to. We've filled up enough oil that we are able to jibe. We can now tack and jibe without worrying about that. If we see more pressure on the right, we tack and go that way. It's made the class a lot better, and now we can race with 6 boats. If we tried to do this 6-boat racing in the old boat, it wouldn't be possible. We've got a designated tactician who is there looking at all the other boats and coming up with a playbook with the skipper, and it's much better sailing.